Okay, just went ahead and started this. I don't know that, you know, first thing in the morning. It's just watching this thing. What is this? It's just watching the Casey Muratori AI. What is that called? Waiting through AI. Am I crazy episode? It's kind of reasonable. The one takeaway for me that I'd already considered was like, yeah, I'm trying in my Pi thing, I'm trying to use the Gemma for local thing. Um, and their suggestion is like, yeah, you should always start with the like best model basically. So something, Codex or Claude Code or um, I guess Gemini. Um, So I probably need to try that. I've already considered that before too. So that's part of my thing is like you don't know, is it this model I'm using or is it something else like the like Pi tool, there's less stuff going on. I mean, not less stuff, but I mean it's less the like Pi coding agent or whatever coding agent harness you're using and more about the model as far as your results. Um, like you want a general harness, you don't want to like model specific harness, whatever you want to call it. You want to be able to switch between models, which is what people are doing, which is why there's no moat to some degree for the model companies, except for how well their model works. So it is good that there's just general competition. Um, the other thing I've been thinking about is that um, I, you got to do more of the like asking questions initially to like try and get it to load important information into the context that it may or may not know. Um, like just read the whole code base is probably not going to work out for any sort of moderate size or the size of the code base I have. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Just kind of a good discussion video, whatever. Um, so whatever. Uh, Oh my God, here's some stupid interview about some company called Slash AI powered financial agent. Slash CEO on displacing quote legacy banks with AI agents. What the fuck does that even mean? So whatever. I don't. And I also did watch this morning Lucas Mayer, however you pronounce his name, has it was a little talk he gave somewhere, something about the love letter to Pi, although it didn't really talk about Pi a ton, except for the fact that it did talk about oh, fuck. Let me update so things will all change. Oops. Um which did have a couple of good comments about using tree, which I hadn't used, the tree function in Pi, which looks good, where it shows your um, I don't care about any of this. Never, I guess it worked. Basically, because it's gonna. Oh shit! How do you? Is there no keyboard control of scrolling? That's weird. So there's just a fuck ton of changes. So am I gonna even bother reading all that? Summer, right? Some. What? Summarize. The changes to Pi new release. So many changes to Pi new release since I am coding error. I need to determine what Pi refers to in this context. Mentions and it's like uh since Pi refers to the coding framework or related toolkit to see if there's a release notes. Contents of the directory that documentation is located. I think there should be, yep. Right? They got the change log. The newest release. Focus on the most recent significant change. This is all still running with the local Gemma 4. E4B, I believe. I think I really should try the. Well, you need to be running, I guess, the best Gemma you can if you're going to even do that at all. And so I really want a Gemini versus Gemma comparison locally. And honestly, the speed of generation is still something I don't entirely care about because what I care about is not having to care. So like, um, why is it not ejecting this thing? Oh, there it goes. Because what I care about. Oh, why did that image not show up? Oh, it's on the desktop. Um, oh, where's desktop? Why is desktop not a thing? What? I hate how they hide the desktop by default on like what is it in the Mac Finder? Like I use the desktop as my temp space, so I'm not really what the fuck? Why can't I add it to a favorite? Just drag that over there. What the fuck? God, what the hell? Anyway, I don't remember what my point was. So whatever. I've been trying the Google Gemini desktop app for Mac, which is all right. I think they're finally like somebody's really fully more embracing the whole like, yeah, you should be able to hit like, alt space or whatever, and it brings up this basically terminal prompty thing, which now I guess is an AI prompt. But I mean, you had that command space on the Mac already that would just search your files. It was like, and you could do some like minor things, but it's like, I don't understand why that interface style hasn't taken over every single desktop software. Like you hit a hotkey and it brings up this thing. What? It didn't upload my image for some reason. Did I actually need to wait? this the right one? I guess I needed to wait for it to upload the image or something. Oh, you can upload 3 images, which is kind of interesting. Oh God. Um, can I oh, let's see. So, oh God, why is the window so small by default? What the fuck are they doing? I think this thing was supposedly generated with anti-gravity, so I mean, like 100%. Of course, you can't see any of this because it's on my Mac and I didn't do anything about that. So anyway, all that side bullshit. What is all this? Okay, I don't feel like that was a significant summary. I don't understand prompt templates. I guess it's just a library of things that you do that work. So I guess if you had like, I don't know, a thing to generate your a web app or whatever, you could just use that to do something. I don't know. Hmm. I gotta change headphones. So I don't really know what's happening. Um, yeah, timing on everything is off. Is this what we're doing? Um, compact startup there, startup headers. No, yeah. Oh, what? I have no idea what that. I don't know what that means. Um. So yeah, I gotta spend some time and focus. Well, I'll try again, I guess. Or, sorry, I can't generate orders for today, but come back tomorrow. Oh, tried to do another generate from an image. Yeah, generate me a video from this image thing. Did an 8 second one, and now it's like, oh, you can't do any more today. Come back tomorrow. Fine. Um, I don't know stuff. So yeah, the tree thing, um, to help manage the context, what seems good because then you can just go back. So tree does this, and then I should be able to, yeah. And then this is sort of saying stuff that happened, but I can't. Well, in this case, it doesn't matter because I don't actually have anything useful. Yeah, that's better because yeah, that other prior thing was fucking annoyingly long. Oh, so bash. So if I just do this, um, that does. I mean, you still just whoops. Yeah, it's still in the project directory. That is never a thing that works. But also, it does seem like you should. So if I do this, oh, um. I don't want a coding assistant also. Like that's part of the thing. Like as soon as you're saying it's a expert coding assistant, like I don't want you to think like an assistant really. I want you to think like you're just a fucking programmer. Um but I wanted that to be the working. What would you like me to do? I've listed the content that appear to be sources. Docker file is a good documentation on how to build things too, I guess. Um, no, I don't care about any of that. I'm already off track. I think there's some. Can't you do something though where you? Ooh, there's probably a parameter or something, I guess, because that's just like an initial prompt. Uh, so I guess the reality is there's no like, oh, pass a directory is a. I mean, you should just change into the directory first, which I'll. So, yeah, so you're in this directory. There's no way, as far as I can tell, to change your working directory, but I think I should not give a shit. Alright, I gotta abandon this or I'll just fucking doink with it all day, which is the key problem. It's just like, it just feeds into like, you know, this mentality of like customizing things. And I don't know, like you're magically gonna. It's definitely the slot machine scenario. I just cracked the perfect prompt. It's just a one shot out, whatever. It's exciting, but almost never happens, which is probably why it's exciting. Blah blah blah. Okay, I assume that I actually just have some garbage data in here. And I think I need to just clear this. I should just remove this database, I think, and start from scratch. And so, what I was saying before is, I mean, new user web. Maybe I ran this. I guess I did do this insert app insert session when it wasn't. Um, I had not put it in a transaction yet like this, which it should be. Um, so that's probably why this happened. Because it, uh, I don't know, maybe I went checking something right and it went through that phase and then got to the thing. I don't feel like I actually understand what the flow exactly is. On users without right. This all could have just been testing issues, I think, intermediate. Yeah, there's something going on there. The fingerprint not working correctly. It also could be if you have, I mean, I better recheck that. If Reload sometimes, yeah, I think those are related. That there's just some bullshit going on. So I need to not have any of these um, the side things that were happening. This just purely creates the certificate. It does not stick anything in a database or anything. So that should generally be okay. Then you do all the database updates. That should be fine. Then you go into here. Um, home has so. Wait. So require, no. What? Okay, this thing, if there's already a session ID, we just finally move along. And reuse request should, yeah, overrides that. So if there is something in here, which I don't necessarily like valid, but valid just checks if there's anything at all in the, like, it's not empty at all. It's not null or empty. Then we set the session cookie to the fingerprint. If there's not that, then we try to parse the headers. And the client the client fingerprint should have been set by this point, because the client fingerprint should be checked after the accept happens. So client fingerprint should be updated here. Oops. Before you come into handling the request. Oh. Oh. Hmm. I think it might be that I was. If you, it's the. I think what happened, well, on the weirdness that I was just had commented. I think it's a weird where it was happening on this main, this thing. Um, so I think what's happened. God dang it. So I can come here. Here's my certificate. Boom, it worked. And then I reloaded, and it didn't work. Like whenever I click on these other things, and I believe it's because when you do reuse request, uh, I'm clearing the fingerprint, which is wrong, right? Just because this is reuse request is on the same thing that you're going to do a keep alive. It's not the other thing that I thought. So, and yeah, so like this, where to go? This, you don't erase that. Do you relate? When does the user alias gets set? When? Uh, it's in this, yeah, yeah, because the alias is getting, it's finding out what the user, who the user is to get the alias, obviously. That's coming out of the session. So that should be happening. I guess the point is, no, for a, it's yes, I mean, I think that's something interesting, but, whatever, for use for, oh, right. Where did that go? Fingerprint. Oh no, this one. So it accept here possibly is where I've gone wrong. Um, and I think it's this. We're resetting the client FD. So I think actually I need to do this. Um, fingerprint, client fingerprint, and it is this I don't have a like for that, I guess. So just like there's this client FD, wherever that went, I probably yeah. Um I actually yeah. Uh this seems kind of obnoxious, but I think maybe it's the right thing that we're gonna do. I don't know. It's partially related to like doing HTTP keep alive. Um, which in the past when doing TLS was a little slower. I don't know that now. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's another thing related to the coding agent Pi is that you would you definitely do better when you're describing specifically just vague trying to get it to vaguely come up with things is I don't know, doesn't seem to work out great. Which is mostly my expense so far. It's just kind of like, what do you think should happen? Just trying to get it to do the work for me instead of like guiding it because I don't really want to be doing that. So then you would have this, which seems kind of stupid, but I was resetting this every time anyway, so I don't think that's really a big deal performance wise, but it seems, I mean, it's obviously way better than if you, um, anyway, this means that in reuse request, we can put back this thing that I had of like doing the client fingerprint there. Um, and then it's gonna like set it for the actual request every time since that's a connection level thing, not a request level thing. That's the main difference, I guess. It actually compiles. Okay, I still need to do the thing where we're just gonna like move the data. Oh. I think I gotta do something like this. There's how do you spell vacuum? Does anybody know? And okay, that got rid of the things, which is what I was worried about. Whoa, somehow there's 540K in that. Oh, I don't know, whatever. So now there shouldn't be anything there. Should I delete the P12? Nah, that doesn't matter. I don't want to go through all the things of adding that to everything at this point. Okay. Okay, so that's an interesting bug. that I wasn't aware of, or rather, I haven't thought about. Um, this is something in related to restoring. Failed to. Oh. Right. Fuck. Um. Oh yeah. I gotta pause that thing. Wasting my GPU. Um. So why the fuck? And the issue, so thing. Am I gonna have to start? I'm gonna have to fix this now. This is not working because I don't have my S3 thing running, and that is on micro Kubernetes. I think this will be the fastest one. Oh, it's gonna also probably try to download the fucking backup. Is this working? I hate the whole entire Kubernetes thing just seems like it's fucking out of control. I'm sure it's partially me. So now it's going to actually try to pull a backup. Nope. Oh, S3 a local port 443 enter. What? That was how I did it. No, is S3 local not a thing? It is. Where do I go to this? Connection refused. Fuck. Is this not what I was using? I'm pretty sure it was. Wait. Oh god, this is off in the weeds now. I mean, I think I was using MinIO and it's enabled, and I thought it was running, and failed. I mean, it's definitely there's nothing there. Yeah. Um. Why is that not running? Fuck. They don't have a log. Log is not a thing. Is this even running? I don't even know what it looks like when it runs. It's been a while. I guess I gotta go watch a video, one of my old videos. So there's a bunch of micro Kubernetes stuff happening. Oh, you do kube control get all? Okay. I think it's in its own namespace. So there's MinIO operator. The fuck? Oh, is it just going haywire because I haven't run this in a while? What the fuck is all this shit? 195 days. What? Oh. What? Was it already running? How do I not have to fucking figure this out? That's what I would like to know. Name space. I've got a lot of MinIO operators. Oh, wait. Uh, cluster IP. Oh, how the fuck do you look at any of this? Where are services? Deployment of apps. There's some sort of MinIO operator or whatever. Oh, none of these are listed as ready. So that would seem to be an issue. None of the deployments are deploying. Why is that? Why are there no micro Kubernetes logs? I don't know. I've definitely refreshed certs. Oh, wait. This has definitely been an issue in the past, but now I'm wondering, it must have just been running? Like when I did, so, I don't know, what did I get? All? So somehow, it, was it already? Fucking hell. Why am I doing this? Let me just, do I have a remote thing I can use? Nope. You fuckers. What is it doing? Ingress. So I do have an ingress, I guess. What in the fuck are all? Clearly, this is just in a ridiculous state, be my guess. Uh, 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 what can I do about this? Fucking motherfucker. I don't want to have to do this as part of it. God damn it. It means I'm gonna have to, like, fix this thing as before. So I can definitely do this and it's just not gonna fucking work. Now it's just gonna go, oh, there's just no S3 configured. Bummer. Um, and that's at, uh, so I know there's a file response, files handler. So I really want an S3. God, I don't want to do this now. The the gist of the problem is I implemented all this stuff that'll use S3. You can run this, I guess micro Kubernetes or whatever had the thing where you could run a S3 like thing, MinIO, but it's just like, what a fucking pain in the ass. Maybe if you already bought into all the Kubernetes stuff, it's fine. So what I'm seeing though is that it's just not fucking working. Um, oh, maybe. So why did this not give me an error? And did this do anything? Like I'm not running this as with sudo. So what the fuck is happening? Oh. So there's stuff here, and this is um what the fuck? I- It's definitely in a like totally borked state. How do you fix that? Because also is doing this. Maybe this has logs. Somebody has logs. No. God, why is the default not fault? What the? Oh, can't you just show me all the logs? Whoa. Oh, I hate you. What? Terms logs are pod. Uh, May I understand, I guess. Oh. 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 Don't want to be doing this at all. What about this? What is the log file called? What? Uh, it's just this log. That's not helpful. This is I forgot what it is on. Oh my god. What happened to just having like everything going into one log file? This is all terrible. I don't want to have anything to do with that. So, what I'm confused about is why I can just execute that as a regular person, as non-root. And now it's all running, or not running. Um, and I guess that, wow, what do you got here? What does reset do? Well, it doesn't allow you to do that. Just what? Oh, this is like full on. Oh, okay. The point of this is, I guess, where I was the other day when I was trying to get Pi to to run this, and it couldn't because of this exact reason, basically. I don't want to have anything to do with micro Kubernetes. Now it's not even working. I think I just need to uninstall it. Oh, maybe it wasn't running at all was what's happening. So it's failing. Um, blah, blah, blah. Um, I have to fix this. Is the gist of it. However, and by fix it, I mean it just needs to be able to. This already works, I believe. Is so like if you, I mean, I think I just have some minor tweaking that needs to happen. Um, oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to eat first, I think. before I start this. So yeah, I gotta be able to run this thing all self-contained, which is I want it to be able to run self-contained and also to run with your storage in um, a cloud S3 storage. So basically what I need is to fix up this existing file stuff that I already had. Like I already had a way to upload files. I just have to fix that so that I can upload files in the S3 way, which is the thing with signed URLs and whatnot or whatever. Um, but what would happen is basically none of this would be set. Oh god, turned on recording again inadvertently. Gotta figure out how to turn that off. It's only been 20 years. Um, what? Why the fuck did we just go into recording mode again? What the? Oh no. Oh, I inadvertently did that, which I didn't want to do. The Oh, so I didn't turn off my recording on the other one, or on this main one. So yeah, I want to not have to put anything. You should not have to have anything in any of these fields, and it should work. That's the goal. It should come out and go get files, status code. I would say this properly failed in the sense that I had not said anything. Um, and it'll be interesting to see what happens if it tries to back up to itself, which is also fine. Um, just to create the backup and store it in the files is fine, even though it's local. Still means you'd have a backup copy. Restore, so if there use existing, oh, if there is one, then we just use that. Oh, so on the I gotta fix this. I gotta stop pretending like I can't. Because I don't think it's gonna take that much effort. Alright. I'm gonna stop looking at it. I'm gonna go eat. So that'll be about 30 minutes ish. We're gonna eat, we're gonna come back, and we're gonna have to fix this stupid problem. Um, yeah.